Yes, it's one of those videos again, and believe me, I really wish I could have made it right after the announcement of the Honor Play, when all my thoughts were still fresh and when this was a super fresh topic. I just didn't get to it. And yeah, I know, most of you think that I'm the Huawei hater anyways, which is totally fine with me, and I actually never specifically talked about Honor. I know, same company and so on, but this is not at all judging the phone itself or anything else, but just the announcement, the marketing terms that they used, and the way that they kind of want to market this phone, because that's what I want to talk about today. I took 3 marketing terms for all of those maybe who aren't so super familiar with the terminology, and kind of looked what they might have thought with that, what they kind of wanted to let the world know, and what they wanted to translate with that, because I personally don't think it's what they should have done. I think it's BS, nothing else. Marketing BS, obviously, but it is misleading. And for all those viewers who've maybe seen that, and I've seen so many people around me hyping it and praising it whenever they said something, and I was just in the back and shrugging. I didn't get at all what this was supposed to be, and I asked myself so many times, are they for real? Are they really thinking that their customers are, I'm just gonna say, stupid enough to really buy that shit? Because that's one thing. The second thing is, what makes this phone particularly in some way or another a gaming phone, and better for gaming than any other normal phone? Those two things are the ones that I want to discuss today. So the first things are the terms that I've heard, and I'm just gonna pick 3 because I can't get into all of them. It would just blow away the length of this video. So first thing, 4D gaming experience, and what they were referring to is a vibration and a kind of haptic feedback while playing. How is this, especially at first, 4D gaming? I mean, usually everyone refers to time as the 4th dimension, and I don't think this phone can make you jump back in time, forward in time, slow it down, or kind of speed it up while gaming. So I don't think that's a thing. And just because it vibrates during gaming, which actually isn't really implemented in the game, I just think they use bass or anything like that as a reference point, which we see already things in like butt kickers and so on. And I don't know if you are that firm into hi-fi, but that doesn't make the gaming experience any better. It doesn't make it any more immersive, and it's kind of just vibrating. Okay, that's one thing, I kind of get that. But the next thing, 3D, and he actually specifically said 7.1 surround sound. What they didn't tell you though, is it the speakers, which there is actually no 2, but just 1, or is it with the headphone? But since there is only 1 headphone, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit later as well, which can produce a surround effect, it must be the headphone. But the thing is, games don't really have an engine or an API that supports surround sound, so whatever they could do is make it a virtual surround sound, which over a normal headphone won't really bring you a surround sound feeling anyways. And I reviewed so many headphones in the past, 7.1 or stereo, and 7.1 doesn't really enhance the experience. It just adds artificial, virtual reverbs and kind of all those things that make it maybe feel like you are more immersed or like you have a surround feeling. But it's not actually helping for games, and that's why pretty much every pro gamer plays stereo. So that is a marketing term that, first of all, doesn't really do what they say they do, and even if it just wouldn't be possible, and it makes also no sense, if they would be real into gaming, they should know this. And the next thing, a gaming screen protector. I actually had to laugh at this, and what the hell is a gaming screen protector? Because they say, first of all, this phone doesn't even have a screen protector, or maybe you have to buy it. I would say this, they wanted to tell you that they kind of measured it, that the normal screen protector is a little bit sticky sometimes, and if you are in a really important gaming situation and your finger gets stuck, you might lose the game, and their gaming screen protector, yeah, kinda solves that because it's smoother and so on. They actually had a kind of millisecond or some graph that showed it how much smoother it is. But why not just make an absolutely great oleophobic coating? I mean, this phone has an oleophobic coating and it's fine compared to what we've seen from them in the past. That would have been good enough, but okay, people want to protect their phones and I get that, but A gaming screen protector, this is the first time that I've heard it, and it's kind of laughable. The next thing, which is not really a term, but I just want to get into that a little bit. Performance monster with GPU turbo, which still no one really knows what it actually does. Some kind of boosting, maybe or so on. But yeah, there are terms. But let's get into the big thing here. What makes this a gaming phone? What makes this better for gaming than most other phones? Okay, first of all, what I think a gaming phone should bring with is a high refresh screen. 90 Hz like on the Asus phone, 120 like on the Razer, which I just, by the way, saw, and it looks so much better in terms of refresh rates than anything else that I've seen. This has 60, so no advantage here. So this is not, in terms of fluidity, better than anything else. And I'm not even talking about if it can actually push those frames. Then, extra peripherals, like for example, Asus has a gaming controller, even the Black Shark had that one. Razer has, yeah, maybe not that much that, but they didn't say. But if we would have some controller add-on or anything like that, I would kinda get that, but it does not have that. The next thing, better performing. Does it have it? No, because this is not even the latest flagship chip. You would either need for a Snapdragon 845 for that or the new Kirin 980. But this is a chip that is 1 year old, and it wasn't back then known for its GPU performance. So this, even with the GPU turbo, is not better for gaming than actually most 835 or 845 phones that are already on the market, which are not, yeah, kind of marketed as a gaming phone. The next thing, better speakers. Because I get it, most people, if they play at least a little bit more competitive, use headphones just because you get better stereo separation. But you don't get stereo at all here. You get just one mono speaker, just one on the side. And the thing is just that not everyone always can use a headphone jack. And in that case, it would be super nice to have a stereo, at least some kind of stereo effect, which you don't get here. So this is also not making it better for gaming than anything else. Actually, it's weaker because it's just a mono speaker. And it's not a really good one either. The next thing, better battery life. Okay. 3750 milliamp hour of battery is not bad because the Mate 20 Pro, the P20 Pro had 4000 for example, had an AMOLED display though, and had great battery life. And I'm actually pretty sure that this will give you good battery life, noticeably above battery life. I would say actually it could end up great, at least very good. But it's also not specifically better for gaming like they tell you to. And then there are a few extra things because what they included here. So let's actually look at this. It is a notch phone. I don't know any gamer who has a laptop or a monitor with a notch. So even though they said it's an amazing, super sharp with 1080p, it's not. It's not. And it's a super huge 6.3 inch display. But look at it this way. This still has the overall footprint of a 5.5 inch display that we had in the past. And games most usually are still kinda optimized for 16.9. Now, most of them already include 2x1, but this is a 19.9 with a notch, so it's not better for gaming in any way, even though it's super sharp, obviously. So you don't get that. You don't get the speakers, you don't get better performance, you don't get extra peripherals, not a better refresh rate. So nothing in terms of hardware is on a better standpoint for gaming. Now, what they could do and what they told they had done, software. There is kind of a gaming hub that kind of doesn't disturb you with notifications and so on. But that is something, just like the GPU turbo, that you can include in every other phone. So nothing of this, especially not the looks or anything, makes it say I'm a gaming phone. For example, the Asus looks like a gaming phone. Razer, and definitely also has the qualities. The Razer phone has the high refresh rate, the performance, the cooling and everything else. It has some kind of definitely aspect towards gaming. And also, for example, the Black Shark is a phone that I said isn't really a gaming phone. And that one looked definitely like a gaming headphone. Came with a controller, came with a hub and so on. And even there, I said it's not really a gaming phone. So this is not either. So what I just want to get into is that the way they're trying to reach a market, which is gaming, which is a super big market these days with PUBG, which it also doesn't really bring anything extra to the table. Or for example, Fortnite, which will come out soon, or Asphalt 9, like they said, and a few other games. They want to reach that market. But instead of just targeting it with marketing, they should actually build a phone that targets this market. So, Honor, I didn't want to make this a rant or anything like that, but if you market this phone as a gaming phone, make it look like a gaming phone, make it perform like a gaming phone, make it have any qualities that a gamer would actually benefit from, and not just tell you that you give them that, because vibration, no. 4D gaming is not a thing. Also, the stereo surround sound in 7.1, sorry, 7.1 surround sound is also just BS. And the gaming, yeah, screen protector, I don't know what else to say. So you could market this as, I don't know what, as a normal phone, what it is. But don't just call it Play just because you want it to, okay? This was my message. Like I said, not really judging the phone at all. The review will come for that. Not really trying to actually make them look bad for what they did here with this product, because it's an actually really nice product. Overall solid. Still with dimming though. But just make what you're actually telling to. Okay, that's it. Until next time. Bye.